The thing to remember on this whole quiz, because this quiz is on writing equations of lines, so each question is asking you to write the equation, right? Write the equation. So remember, you need, if you want to write an equation of a line, you just need two pieces of information. You need the slope and you need the y-intercept. And once you have those two pieces of information, you're good. You have enough information and you write the equation. So for example, in this first one, you're actually given the slope is 3, right? That's your m. M is slope, okay? You're given the y-intercept. That's your b. So you're literally just writing, plug in 3 for m and 6 for b, and that is it, okay? Because remember, to write the equation of a line, you just need the slope and the y-intercept. There it is. Okay, so on this graph, what's the y-intercept, right? I just need the slope and the y-intercept. So here, what's the y-intercept? It's right here. It's where the line hits the y-axis. It's 2. Now, what's the slope? I'm going to find 1 point, 2 points, and I'm going to count my rise over run, right? So remember my rise. It's always rise over run. So in this case, I'm going up 1, right 3. And I look at this slope from left to right. It's going up, right? That's a positive slope. So this is y equals positive 1/3 x, that's my slope, plus 2, okay? Remember, all I need is the slope and the y-intercept. All right, let's look at the next one. I already have the slope, right? So if I'm looking to write an equation of a line, I already have my slope of 2, and what I'm looking for is the y-intercept here. Okay, now remember the way that I do this. If I'm looking for the y-intercept and I don't have it, what I can do is I can take this point, I can take the x and y value, and I can plug them in. So here I'm going to plug in -1 for y. I'm going to plug in, right, this is my slope, my m. I'm going to plug in 2 for m. This is m times x, so I'm writing m times x, right? My x is here. This is x and y and m. And now I'm solving for b, right? I'm just going to solve this equation. First I'm going to multiply. Now I'm going to get b by itself. This is -1 minus 10. So my b is -11. So I already had the slope, right? The slope was given to me. And now that I have the y-intercept, I'm all set. Okay. Same deal here. I need the slope and the y-intercept. Here I'm not given anything. I have to figure everything out. I'm going to start with the slope. Okay. I notice in this problem that I have 2 points. So since I have 2 points, I know I can use the slope formula. Okay, remember the slope formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so what does that look like here? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This becomes 9 plus 1, that's 10. This is -2 minus 3, that's 2 negatives, 3 more negatives, that's -5. 10 divided by -5 is -2, okay? That is my slope. That's my m, okay? So I already have my slope, and again, now I'm just looking for the b. So now it's just like this problem, right? I have a slope. Remember, in this problem, I had a slope and a point. Here, I also have a slope. I have 2 points. I'm just going to choose one. It doesn't matter which one I choose. I'm going to just choose this one. I could have chosen this one, but it doesn't really matter. So what I do is I take my y equals mx plus b. I'm going to plug in what I have. I have a y value. I have an m value. I have an x value plus b. Okay, so I just plugged in my y, my m, my x, right? My m was my slope, and my x and y came from a point. -2 times 3 is -6. And I'm going to add 6. This becomes 5 equals b. So my equation of a line is y equals -2x plus 5. And what you can do to check your answer is just like, see how I use this point to find it? I would just kind of like check using this one. Like if I plug in this for 9, and then this y value for y, and then this x value for x, does that work out? Yeah, this becomes, yep, that's true. 4 plus 5 is 9, right? So I can kind of check it that way, but that's all my answers.